Hello and welcome to CSP's At Your Convenience. I'm CSP Executive Editor Hannah Hammond. CSP held its Convenience Retailing University event February 24th through 26th in Austin, Texas. Well, at the event, we spoke to many of our Category Manager of the Year finalists. The awards recognize category managers in 7 categories: behind the counter, center store, dispensed beverages, food service, loyalty plus tech and operations, non-alcohol beverages, and alcohol. We asked CMOI finalists at CRU 3 questions about what it's like managing their categories. Here's what they said. What's your favorite part of your job and why?
Oh, that's easy. Gosh, my job is something new every day. I get to do things I never in a million years thought I would get to do. So, one day we may be journey mapping a new feature functionality in our app. The next day I may be going through data analysis and looking through consumer insights and helping recommend models that we can implement to, drive additional engagement from our guests. And the next day it's, deepen loyalty strategy of what are new benefits and offers that we can extend to our users to make sure we're covering all of our bases with the different segments that we are catering for every day. So it's really fun just to be in something new. There's never a day that feels dull at the office, and it always keeps us on our toes.
I would say the favorite part of my job is interacting with all the different folks in the industry, the vendor partners, my specific team. I'm a people person, so I love to build plans, see those executed at the store level. That's probably the most rewarding piece.
My favorite part would be innovation, puzzle pieces when it comes to planograms, and definitely your product mix and understanding the consumer and the change of the consumer shopping habits.
My favorite part of my job, so I'm a data nerd. So the spreadsheets, the data analysis, and trying to dissect and understand customers and their habits and their basket size, and why are we able to attain customers and keep customers is really the best part of what I do, and how to kind of maintain that speed. And the data analysis, really digging into products and why we should keep them, why it deserves the space, and what to move forward with is kind of what I love about it.
What's one decision you made this year that had the biggest impact on your category's performance?
Wow. That's deep. I would say it's probably what we didn't do. We didn't pull the trigger on a couple of different options we were thinking about doing, and kind of watching everything that's happened, say, over the past 6 months. They didn't take off as well as we thought they would, so we didn't take the giant step. We kind of let everybody else take the step, and we watched what happened and said, okay, it's probably a good thing we didn't go in that direction at this time.
Trying to simplify things for the stores. Coming from a store myself, I always told myself as I progressed, I never wanted to forget where I started from. So I always try to keep the team leaders and our people that are working in our stores in mind. So anything I can do to simplify them, whether it's a process, making their lives easier by, removing 10 steps and making it 3, keeping things as simple as possible. And I'm getting better results out of it too.
Again, I think the partnership with vendors is such a crucial piece of our business because we're a smaller operator. So I can't just oversee one category. I have to oversee a lot of them. So I really rely on all the vendors. But I would say as far as like packaged beverage has been an exciting category for us. And I think just really working with, because everyone wants their space, it's important to find a win for all of us. And I think this year was we didn't lose any space for Coke, didn't lose any space for Pepsi, and we were still able to hang on to our contracts. So I really enjoy that piece of it.
So what we did was we have a proprietary item called Spamasubi, and we scaled that, and it went from probably a 20th item to the number 1 item in the entire store. So it's now our number 1 food item. It's called Spamasubi. It's delicious. So that was our biggest play. That was the biggest play this year.
We doubled down on space for better for you bars and better for you meat sticks, and that has turned out with tremendous results.
What changes have you seen in your customers' behavior over the past year, and how has that shaped the way you're managing your category in 2026?
The shopper has changed. They want more protein. So I have actually changed it in the cold vault and in the center store. So offering more items that are higher in protein. I've seen my fluid milk jump up 26%, okay, because it's got that 42 grams of protein. And then I've actually done combos where I put some of our alternative bars that are high in protein together to capture that consumer. But the most important thing is to make sure that we create the offering for them so that they know that we can create that GLP-1 or that high, not just a high protein, but the ketos out there, the gluten-free, the plant-based. There's so many different consumers out there, but we want to let them know that we still have it in convenience. You don't have to go somewhere else.
That's a really good question. Yeah. We're seeing customers move away from, for instance, bag jerky and go into the meat stick category. They're looking for a quick protein hit, but they don't want to spend $20 for it. So that's been a major shift.
The biggest change I've seen is the whole value proposition. So people used to just buy with their eyes, and I think they still do, but there's a real emphasis on the whole value proposition. So I've seen customers move to the value proposition more than anything, more than ever.
Yeah, so the big buzz, right, is functional beverage. Is it in our market yet? Not as much, right? So we did, site by site days of supply as we looked at all of our planograms, and we didn't quite see the functional beverage yet. So being able to dial into the consumer and figure out what their focus is going to be, we call it the Marlboro Mountain Dew effect. So when you really focus on what intentionally the customers are looking for, it's how do you protect the big pieces of the business while kind of experimenting within the space. So the habits didn't necessarily change. It's how you use the space to kind of get additional purchases on top of that. We'll call it the Marlboro Mountain Dew effect.